Thanks for tuning in to Steel City Football, the 4-1-2. It's a great day to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Let's jump right in. You know, sometimes I just don't understand Art Rooney at all. Some of the decision making that he makes. I'm not running the team, so he's entitled to do what he wants. But we all recall the last time the Pittsburgh Steelers traveled to London to play a game. It was an absolute disaster for the players. Big Ben, Cam Hayward talk about it all the time. They said they've never seen coaches fall asleep in meetings. Players were fatigued, exhausted because they pretty much got to London, practiced, played. They didn't get there early to get adjusted to the time change. And it was just a total disaster for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So the Steelers are traveling to Ireland, which we all know. And you think that Art Rooney would be like, you know what? We need to change some things up. Let's get there a couple of days early. Let's get our players, adjusted to the time zone so we can perform well. And Art Rooney decides, no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do the same thing we did last time, which obviously didn't work. Do you want to win the game, or is your mindset, oh, well, the Vikings have to do it, so we have to do it too? It's kind of a ignorant way of thinking. I just don't understand this logic by the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm sure Coach Tomlin doesn't like it. We already know the players don't like it. So, Mr. Rooney, you're a billionaire. What is the problem getting to Ireland early and letting the players adjust and get some rest to win the football game? We're in the business of winning. I think we are anyway. We spent all this money on free agents, this, that, everything you can think of. But we don't want our players to get a good night of sleep. It's just, we can't afford to lose any games for stupid reasons. Every year, the Pittsburgh Steelers, on a short week, we lose, right? We lose. We lose the teams that we're supposed to beat. We play down to the competition, and it costs us in the long run in the playoffs. And this is just another example of that. Do you really want to look back? I believe we're going to win a Super Bowl. So let me start with that. But do you really want to look back after the season if things don't go well and say, oh, I wish we would have handled this trip to Ireland a little different. I wish we would have did this different. We already know that this is not what's good for the players. So why do it? Let's jump into the article. Despite player criticism, Rooney doubles down on Steelers Ireland itinerary. Art Rooney went on to say, I think the team is planning to leave on Thursday, arriving in Dublin Friday morning. Rooney told WTAE's Andrew Stockey in a one-on-one interview. So we'll have 2 practices Friday and Saturday and the game on Sunday and leave right after the game. That matches Rooney's comments in May when the Steelers-Vikings game was officially revealed to be played September 28th. At that time, Rooney indicated the team would leave later in the week. I don't think it'll be too much different from the last trip, Rooney told Steelers.com Missy Matthews at the time. You don't think that the trip will be too much different from the last one? Listen to your own words. It didn't work last time. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Come on, Mr. Rooney. Come on. Do you want to win the game, or do you want to put your team at a serious disadvantage? It's ridiculous. Pittsburgh's last international game came in 2013, a loss to the Minnesota Vikings in London. The Steelers came out flat and couldn't complete a late game rally. In the year since, players have criticized the schedule, believing jet lag played a major factor in the team looking unprepared. In July of 2024, current Steelers defensive lineman Cam Hayward cited the decision to leave Thursday and take an over 7-hour flight to London as the worst thing we did for that trip. Do you think Cam's lying to you? One of your most honorable players, one of your most dependable guys, one of your players who's all about the team. Do you think he's lying? We left on a Thursday night, got in Friday morning, and went straight to practice, Hayward said on his Not Just Football podcast. That was the first time I've ever seen coaches sleep in a meeting. There were players falling asleep during warm-up. It was rough. Our team likes to believe we don't need sleep or we don't need to get adjusted to the time. A nonstop flight from Pittsburgh to Ireland will take roughly the same amount of time. Quarterback Ben Roethlisberger has offered similar critiques. That was such a big mistake. Roethlisberger said in 2023, we were so exhausted and gassed. Pittsburgh never led in the London loss, falling behind 10-0 in the first quarter and 20-10 at halftime. By the fourth quarter, the Steelers trailed 34-17, and a furious comeback fell short. A last-second drive stalling at the Vikings 6-yard line. The Steelers haven't played internationally since. I bet you the Minnesota Vikings get there early. I mean, what's the problem? What's the logic behind this? It doesn't work. So, let's just do it again. Just like a lot of the things the Pittsburgh Steelers do when it's not working, we just do it again. This really, you know why this pisses me off? See, you can't get mad when bad things happen that you can't control. When it's not in your control, you just got to roll with the punches sometimes. Ball doesn't bounce your way. Something out of your control happens. You just got to deal with it. But this is in Art Rooney's total control. This is in the palm of his hands. He has the ability to change this, and he chooses not to. I'm totally against this trip. Obviously, you can see the way that I feel. It's not a good idea. And with that being said, thanks for tuning in to Steel City Football, the 4-1-2.